Hi everyone, welcome to the Landmark Educators YouTube channel. If you are new here, kindly consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon to get notified of our future videos. So in today's video, we are going to show you how to easily get research papers for your academic research. So let's say we are recently introduced to the world of research, academic research, and it's actually okay to be overwhelmed with the rigors of academic research. And one of the major challenges that new researchers or students face or encounter is getting their materials or research papers that will be useful for their research. And of course, you want to get the most relevant research papers to support your academic research work or research projects. So now, we are actually going to break the process down into steps. We are going to break it down into steps. Now, the first step is identifying your topic. So let's say, let's come up with a topic. I am from agricultural background, so I'll be making use of a topic that is related to the field of agriculture. So let's consider analysis of food insecurity in Nigeria. Analysis of food insecurity in Nigeria, or we can say analysis of food insecurity in Nigeria. Analysis of food insecurity in Nigeria. So that's, we've identified a topic, and the next step is now having at least a basic understanding of what your topic is about, of what your research topic is about. So that is actually the next step, and that's the second step. Then the third step is breaking your topic, using your understanding of the topic or your basic understanding of the topic to break down the topic into keywords, So we want to break down our topic down into keywords. So analysis of food insecurity in Nigeria. Now, the major keyword here is food insecurity. That is the major keyword here. The major keyword is food insecurity. But making use of using this keyword alone might not actually be sufficient to get us enough, or to get us the most enough relevant research materials. It is actually insufficient. It will be insufficient. So now we can, using our understanding, that is why I earlier mentioned that it is very important that you have at least a basic understanding of the topic. So food insecurity. We know that food insecurity is actually prevalent among rural households. Food insecurity is prevalent among rural households. So we might want to include rural households as part of our keywords. Then we might also go further by saying, rural households are known to be poor. Poverty is actually prevalent in rural households. So we can go further by including poverty as part of the keywords, to support our search. So we include poverty as part of the keywords. So now we have three keywords. One is food insecurity, the other one is rural households, and the third one is poverty. So you might want to rearrange these keywords. At food insecurity, poverty, and rural households. And of course, from basic knowledge, from general knowledge, we should do that. Poverty and food insecurity are closely related. If a person is poor, it is most likely that the person will be food insecure. So it is actually recommended to have a basic understanding of what your topic is about, at least a basic understanding of the concept of your topic. So we have three keywords: food insecurity, poverty, and rural output. So now the first step is the search. Now the fourth step is the search. Searching for the relevant research papers using the identified keywords. Searching for the relevant research papers using the identified keywords. So one way to search for our papers, for our research papers, is making use of search engines such as Google. Now, but if you searching on Google might actually has a major fallback, because you don't just want to search or type your topic or your keywords on Google. You might come across some queries that might not actually be useful for the purpose of your research. But in this case, you are looking for the most relevant research papers, the most relevant resources to support your research papers. So we want to do away with resources that are irrelevant. So if you search your topic or your keywords on Google, you might come across blog posts or news or websites that might not be really useful for your research. But we are conducting an academic research here, and what you need are resources or academic papers or research papers that were written by researchers. So that is what you need. So that is what you need, and you might not get the most relevant papers or the most relevant resources by searching on Google. So that will then bring us down to a database known as Google Scholar. So what actually sets this apart is Google Scholar. So Google Scholar is more like a database where you have several research articles published by academic scholars, published by scholars in various field or in various scope of study or in various field of study. So it's actually a database where you get several research articles published or several research papers published by scholars in various fields. So we start by searching Google Scholar on Google. So here is our Google Scholar. And now the next thing is we have our search box here. So the next thing is to fetch our papers, our research papers, is to get our relevant research papers by typing in our keywords, our identified keywords. So we have poverty. So we have food insecurity. So you can separate your keywords by comma. You can also separate it with using the plus symbol, and you can separate your keywords using the Boolean operator. Food insecurity and poverty. Or you can say that, okay, rural households, and then open brackets, food insecurity, or poverty. So this and here is actually if you are using and, it means you are telling Google, you are telling this and, if you are making use of the and operator, it means you want to get research papers on rural households and food insecurity. But what this or operator is actually saying is that, okay, you want research papers that are either on you want your query to fetch you results on papers that are either on rural household and food insecurity or rural household and poverty. But so let's do this and see what this is going to get us. So this is what we have here: household food insecurity and poverty and coping strategies in poor rural households. So you can actually separate. You can say that, okay, most of the results here, or most of the papers appearing in our results here, are actually very relevant to our sample topic. But the best way to avoid discrepancy or to avoid conflicting any issue of conflict or discrepancy, it's actually best to separate your keywords with comma or the plus symbol. Rural households, poverty, food insecurity, and poverty. Rural households, food insecurity, and poverty. So we have several articles here relating to our topic, relating to our keywords, relating to our topics, because we actually use the topic to identify our keywords. So, and the keywords are used for getting search queries or getting research papers that are most relevant to our research topic or to the concept of our research. So we have household food insecurity and coping strategies in poor rural community in Malaysia. Now, you can say that in our topic we have the topic is food insecurity among analysis of food insecurity in Nigeria, but in the keyword I didn't include Nigeria. The reason is because I want to spread my tentacle. I want to get as many relevant research papers as possible, because if I include Nigeria as part of the keyword, it means I want to limit my search strictly to research papers that are strictly to research papers conducted in Nigeria, or strictly to research studies conducted in Nigeria. But no, I want to get as many relevant research papers as possible, because I might also need these research papers to do a review of existing literatures. And when you are doing literature review, you might need to cite or reference existing studies conducted in another country. You might be conducting a research in Ethiopia or in Malaysia or in Uganda or in South Africa. But when you are doing your literature review, literature review is actually a review of existing literatures, of past studies or of previous studies. So you might need to cite or reference past studies conducted in another country, just to support your own study. So it's not actually recommended. So for the first time, what you need to do is to leave out the country. So just do a broad search. So do a broad search at first before you narrow it down to the country you are interested in. So for the broad search, you will see several research papers relating to your topic that have been published or that have been conducted in other countries. So let's make use of the first research paper here. Under the research paper, you are likely to see something like cited by. So the cited by, what this actually means is that, okay, this paper has been cited or it has been referenced by several other research. So this cited by have been referenced by several other research, and for a research to reference another research or to cite another research, it means that research paper is relevant to the study, is relevant to that research. So this is actually so what you actually have under this cited by are relevant research papers that are related to the topic. Relevant research papers that are related to the topic you are interested in. So what you just need to do is to click on that cited by. So it has been cited by 91 other research papers. So you'd see that, okay, and under this cited by, it is most likely that you come across several research papers that are also related to your topic. Coping strategies related to food insecurity at household level. Okay, so what you just need to do is to pick out papers that are relevant to your own topic. Pick out papers that are relevant to your own topic. Although you might need to filter some out. Not all papers will be related to your topic, but just select the ones that are most relevant to your topic. You can click on next to select the ones that are most relevant to your topic and leave out the rest. So next after cited by is your related articles. So that is this related article. Under this related articles, what you have under these related articles are papers that are relevant or related to the topic you are interested in. Papers that are related or relevant to the topics you are interested in. So just click on it. You will also come across related articles or relevant articles to your topic of interest. So indicators or nutritional outcome of household food insecurity among blah blah blah. Association between food insecurity and nutritional outcomes. Assessment of food insecurity among low income households. Blah blah blah. So what you just need to do is to come here and pick out or select papers that are most relevant or useful to your research articles. So under each of these topics, you also see cited by then related articles. So you can also click on them to fetch or to gather papers that are relevant to your topic. Then if you also scroll down, you will see relevant searches. Experience of food of household food insecurity, poor rural community, food insecurity, household with children. So these are relevant searches. These are keywords that might be useful to search or to get. That might be useful for in searching or getting research papers that are relevant to your topic. So you can click on them or just move on. You can click on them or just move on. So another way to also go about getting relevant research papers. Let's say you've actually reached a rock bottom and you're unable to. Okay, before we get there. Now, so we've done a broad search. So let's now limit our search to researches that are conducted in Nigeria, that have been conducted in Nigeria. So when we included Nigeria, we'll see that okay, all of the queries here, all of the search queries here, all of the topics listed under our search results are topics that are researches that have been conducted in Nigeria only. So that is it. So you include a country when you want to limit your research to a particular country. So rural household food insecurity status and coping strategies in Edo State, Nigeria. Assessment of rural household food security during COVID-19, blah blah blah. Socioeconomic drivers of food security among rural households. So all of these queries or all of these search results are actually very relevant to your research topic. So you can make use of them. You can go to cited by to get other researches that are relevant to your research topic, or go to related articles, anyone you want to use. So then another way is to download the research. Let's say you've reached a rock bottom, you can just download the research paper. download the research paper. So after downloading research paper, you can also get relevant research papers by going to the reference section of that paper, of a particular paper you are interested in. So let's say you've gotten a particular paper that is actually very relevant to your topic. You're able to get a particular paper that is very relevant to your research topic. So what you just need to do is download the paper. After downloading the paper, move to the reference section, then check the papers check the research papers that were cited by that paper you downloaded. So there is no doubt that you come across research papers that will also be useful, or that will be useful for the purpose of your research. So here we have poverty, household food security, and nutrition in rural Pakistan. So this is also very useful for the topic, for our research topic. So another way to get relevant research paper is to go through references of the papers of relevant papers downloaded for the purpose of your research. So go through the references. There is no doubt that you definitely come across papers or research papers that are relevant to your topic, to your research topic. So that about that. So the best way to actually get resources or materials on Google Scholar is to break down your topic into keywords. Break them down into keywords. Type the keywords in the search box, then click on search, then click on the search. Yeah, so that is actually click on the search option. So on the search button, that is actually the best way to get relevant research papers on Google Scholar. Yeah. So the Google Scholar actually is a database for millions of academic research papers. Yeah. It's a database for millions of academic research papers that have been written by scholars in different fields. Whether you are in medicine, you are in pharmacy, you are in whatever field it might be, in education, irrespective of your field, you can make use of the Google Scholar to access several resources or several academic research papers on your field. Yeah. So now there are instances where you come across databases that might request you to pay for a research paper. You might come across a relevant research paper, a paper that will be very useful for writing your academic research, but the database, that database or that journal or the journal in which it is published might require you to pay a certain amount of money to be able to download or have access to the research article. So I will be showing you how to download such research papers. So such papers are actually called closed access research papers or closed access research articles. So these papers they are actually published in closed access journals or as closed access articles in certain journals. So to be able to have access to such papers, you will be required to pay a certain amount of money to have access to. But there is a way to actually download this paper without paying a dime. There is a way to download such papers without paying a dime. So a database. So we have a database. We have a database that is used for downloading such closed access papers. So that database is known as Sci-Hub. So Sci-Hub is actually a repository for these paid research papers And what you need to download these research papers on Sci-Hub is the DOI URL link. The DOI URL of the papers. So what you just need to do is search Sci-Hub on Google. You will see Sci-Hub with different extensions. Just click on anyone that is requesting you to submit the DOI URL link. So you can make use of this. Okay, your reference. No, we can't use this. So let's check the next one. So this is requesting us to enter URL or DOI. Now, so let's get a research paper that is okay. So this is a sample. Closed access research article. You'll be required to pay a certain amount of money before you can access, before you can be able to download this paper. So what you just need to do is to locate the DOI URL link of the paper of the research article. So this is the DOI URL link. So doi.org/10 blah 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 blah. So what you just need to do is to copy this link, or to copy the URL link, copy link address, then go to Sci-Hub. Okay, yeah, go to Sci-Hub. Paste the link in the search box, then open. Oh, this research paper is not actually available on Sci-Hub. It is not available on Sci-Hub. Okay, this is actually another. We will still get back to that, but let's make use of this. This is another closed access article. Let's copy the link. And then paste it in the search box. Then open. Now, so this is actually available. In most cases, the research papers are actually available, but available for download on Sci-Hub. To be available for download on Sci-Hub in most cases, but in a few instances, in rare occasions, occasionally you might not find these research papers on Sci-Hub. You might not find them on Sci-Hub. So what you just need to do is to probably check if the paper is available on ResearchGate. Of course, it won't be available for download, but you can check if it is available on ResearchGate. If it is available on ResearchGate, what you just need to do is to request access for the paper from the authors. And if you are lucky, the authors will send you a copy. Of the paper if you are lucky enough. The authors. So what you just need to do is request access. Go to search Google, and then type the title of the paper on Google. Type the title. I think we should make use of an example. So now, after inserting the DOI URL link on the Sci-Hub search box, so we have this. So what you just need to do is, after getting this, download your paper and you are good to go. Download the paper and then you are good to go. So this is actually how to download a closed access article or a paid article or a paid research paper without paying a dime. So one way to go about that is to make use of your Sci-Hub. In most cases, you are going to find the paper. The paper will be available for download on Sci-Hub. But if it is not available on Sci-Hub, just like we have here, if it is not available for download on Sci-Hub, what you can just do is go to Google, paste it, then paste the topic on Google, then add ResearchGate, add a comma, then ResearchGate. Let's see if they're available. Okay, the paper is available on ResearchGate. It is listed on ResearchGate. Now, this is what I was talking about. So what you can just do is locate, if the paper is listed on ResearchGate, locate the request full text PDF. Locate this option on ResearchGate. Request for full text. Request for full text. After requesting for full text, it will give you an option to, okay, let me just log in my profile. Okay. So what you can do is, as earlier explained, copy the topic, then separate, then followed by a comma, then add ResearchGate, then search. If the topic is listed on ResearchGate, of course it won't be available for download on ResearchGate. So just locate, so you can see the option to request for full text of the research paper. So what you can just do is click on the request for full access. Then I am interested in this research, blah blah blah. So inside this box, what you can just do is, inside this box, what you can do is you can make use of the automated prompts, or you can go further by giving the authors of the paper specific reason why you need access to their paper. Then click on send. So after clicking on send, then you wait for the authors to get back to you. So in most cases, the authors are going to respond by sending you a copy of the research paper, and that is also another way to go about getting access to closed access papers that you feel are relevant for your research. So that is actually how to get relevant research papers for the purpose of your academic research. We believe this guide or this tutorial or this video should be relevant or should be useful in your research endeavor. Should be useful or resourceful for your research endeavor. So please do not forget to like and share this video to people that might actually need it, and also do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.